A 3 News Extra tonight on the topic of crime and law enforcement. Law officers often tell us about young people here in the Coastal Bend who are caught up in a vicious cycle of bad behavior. Kids growing up in families where crime is the norm, and they typically mimic that behavior. So how do you go about breaking the cycle? Our Madeline Dart looks into it for us in this report.
Now everybody clap your hands.
It may be hard to believe, but this man
Come on, matchy matchy, high five.
was once behind bars.
So I would keep bail money under my bed.
But to understand this behavior, we have to go back in time when he was just a kid.
I never felt love. I never had that opportunity to for a father to tuck me in at night, or get a kiss on my forehead at night.
Hernandez and his siblings were typically left alone while their mother worked and took English classes. Hernandez would hang out with his friends' family to find that sense of belonging.
I was always missing something, and I would try to feel whole.
Without supervision and a strong family foundation, Hernandez found himself in juvenile detention after he broke into Miller High School.
We steal these things, we're walking down the streets, and yeah, we got caught.
Eventually, Oscar was too old to stay in juvenile detention, so he ended up here at the Nueces County Jail.
If it was alcohol, if it was marijuana, if it was cocaine, if it was pills, I was doing anything that was in front of me.
Sheriff J.C. Hooper says Oscar's story isn't far from the norm.
You look in the dictionary under at-risk youth, it's probably got Oscar's picture. I mean, he was that guy.
He says when children grow up in a home where guardians are absent or maybe their parents are criminals themselves, it's hard to break free from that cycle.
There comes a point, many of them accept that. Okay, this is who I am.
Oscar spent years cycling through the Nueces County Jail, trading his freedom for an orange jumpsuit.
I wouldn't learn my lesson, and I would blame everybody else for it.
If he had only known Becky Mohat, a woman who's helping end this cycle.
Hurt my heart to the point that I realized we have to do something. We have to do more than what we're doing.
Mohat is a part of the Nueces County Juvenile Justice Volunteers. The group visits kids who are serving time in juvenile detention.
The majority of the children there did not get the training and the raising that they needed in order to have a successful life.
Sheriff Hooper says he's thankful for organizations like Becky's.
There's volunteer work to be done. There's financial support for these advocates.
Luckily, Oscar was able to break free. 4 years ago, he started going to church,
Y'all ready?
regained custody of his children,
Who's got the best moves?
and then some.
I'm just me. I could wear the clothes I want to wear, and I could love the way I want to love, and I could just be free.
And he finally found the love and structure that he was searching for all of his life.
I know it's hard. I know it sucks. I know it feels like the world's gonna collapse around you, but God has your back.
Madeline Dart,
I thank you for everything you're doing in my life.
3 News.
One person's success story. Okay, Bill.